Hey dudes and dudettes, here with another Path of Exile video for you. This one's going to be on the skill gem Whirling Blades, and as usual we're going to read it and discuss some of this stuff it can be used for, maybe a build or two, and then I'm going to show you it actually used. So, Whirling Blades, attack, movement, melee. So that's weird that you see that, the movement part of it, but you'll understand as we use it. Level 1, mana cost is 8, so not a big steep mana cost at that level. It requires level 4, so you can see that you can use this from the very early on. And dive through enemies dealing weapon damage, only works with daggers, claws, and one-handed swords. So keep that in mind if you're going to make a build for this that has a specific weapon in mind. It has to be daggers, claws, or one-handed swords. Deals 80% of base damage. That's not going to be bad because it does, as it levels up, and get increased damage, so it will even out and do more than 100%. This skill gem you've probably seen used if you played the game much, because a lot of people use it for that movement aspect, and I'll show you what I mean by that. We'll use it once. See that? Now, as you get higher attack speed, it changes this. Changes it in all ways. It gets faster. The movement does. The recovery time does. The hits it can do does. Now the hits it does. It can even hit more than once per monster, just like Cyclone can. So keep that in mind if you have very high attack speed. It's going to get much quicker, and that can be pretty useful when you're running through maps. What I've seen it used a lot for is running through to Piety or Dominus. People just zoom around the map like this, looking for the ways, the way down and Piety and everything, to get there faster, and then they do the run. They kill Piety and then start over and do it again, start over and do it again, just like that. And they're just always whirling blading through through all the enemies, because it can go through enemies, and I'll show you that now. Watch closely if we can get some enemies here. And you can see it's pretty cool. Now, one thing to remember, it's pretty cool for moving around, because you can just go through the enemies. You don't have to be blocked by them or anything like that. And you can see here, we'll level it real quick, and then we'll see the change to it. There it is, 3% increased physical damage, and mana cost didn't go up. It's specifically, like I said, mainly for the movement. I haven't seen many builds focused around this, but I can honestly say it's used in a lot of people. And most people you don't even need to level it if you're going to be using it for movement, because you're not going to be using it as a damage dealing gem. And it is extremely useful for those Piety and Dominus runs, and any of the other runs that you're specifically targeting a certain monster or boss. And if you're going to use this as a build or try to build with it, keep in mind that if you use it with two hands, when it hits an enemy, it chooses either the left or right by random. So if you have an on-hit effect on, say, your right hand that curses on hit, it might not curse because it uses the left hand at random. So keep that in mind if you're going to do a build on it. It's a fun gem to actually use. I've seen my brother use it quite a bit, and I'm pretty sure you could do a build off of it. It's just I haven't seen many do it, and I'm sure they're online, so maybe go check that out if you wanted to do it. It'd be pretty cool, and then come up with your own cool style to it. I hope you found this interesting, and as always, take care, be safe, and be cool to each other.